Hi, everybody. It's the Bankruptcy CPA, and I think it's time for a bankruptcy story. So, it was about the fall of 2013 when I figured out my only option to my issues was most likely bankruptcy. And like the year before, okay, let me back up a little bit. Back in probably like 2008, 2009, I bought a very small Hilton Grand Vacations timeshare. And it wasn't bad. I liked it. I enjoyed it. By the time 2012 ran around, I got like a 3-bedroom suite at a hotel, took like the kids and a friend and their kids down to Orlando. And they took us into one of the owners meeting things. And I was like, and at that time, they talked me into upselling. So I turned in my old timeshare and applied that towards a new, larger timeshare. Well, with the realizing that I wasn't, well, one of the first things I did when I realized it's like, because I had the old timeshare like paid off. It was paid off. I didn't owe anything on it. All I had to do was do maintenance fees before I turned it in and got the bigger one. So when I knew, like, one of the first steps I did is I started calling creditors. And so I called Hilton Grand Vacations. And I'm like going like, hey, last year you guys upsold me on this timeshare. I had my other smaller timeshare. It was paid off. Can we just unwind that? Can I get my old smaller timeshare back? And just like do a wash of this bigger timeshare that I have now, because I can't afford it. I think I'm going to have to claim bankruptcy. And they didn't really give two hoots about what was going on in my life or what was going on. So I'm like going like, okay, well, this timeshare is either going to be discharged in bankruptcy or go into foreclosure, whichever comes first. And I had already paid my maintenance fees for the year previously to that, but I knew on the 1st of January, the maintenance fees were going to hit again. And I was not going to pay those maintenance fees because I was just not paying anything. Once I made the decision to claim bankruptcy, I just stopped paying everything. And on the other side of that, I didn't have the money to pay anything. So I just like cut everybody off at the same time. So, and I had I had my vacation share time points, and my life had blown up in such a way that Christmas, my kids would not be with me. I was going to be completely and utterly alone in the mess that was my life at that point in time over Christmas. So I ran away from home. For Christmas. I used what I knew was going to be the last of my timeshare credits points to get a timeshare in Las Vegas. That was back when flights to Vegas were still you could still get super cheap flights to Vegas from anywhere, and got the cheapest flight I could find to Vegas over Christmas. And I ran away from home for Christmas to use up the timeshare points, because I knew once January hit and I wasn't going to be able to, and I wasn't going to pay those maintenance fees, all my usage of the timeshare would be like terminated. They wouldn't let me use it anymore. So I went out with a bang on the timeshare to Vegas. Now, another cute part of the story of my time in Vegas, I did something that my Aunt Shirley, as I was a kid growing up, had always been like a dream trip of hers. Well, not really a dream trip, but a dream way to go on a trip. And I know I probably don't look like it now, but back in 2013, I was fully in my cougar era. And previously, when I'd used the timeshare in Vegas with me and like some girlfriends, we found the Ross Dress for Less right off the strip. And we checked it out, and there was like ton, like I always found the cutest clothes at the Ross Dress for Less right off the strip in Las Vegas. And so I was thinking about this on this upcoming trip, and my Aunt Shirley's dream way to take a trip. She's like, sometime I just want to just pack my toothbrush and go on a trip somewhere and just buy clothes there while I'm on this trip. And so I was planning for this trip. I was like going like, and that kept coming back to me because I knew that Ross Dress for Less was there, and they always had like super cute clothes there. So that's pretty much what I did. I grabbed a carry-on. I put like my makeup bag with my toothbrush in it, and a pair of strappy black heels, and put my little butt on the plane and went to Las Vegas. First stop, Ross Dress for Less. I think I picked up like 4 or 5 super cute outfits for my time in Vegas, running away from home for like, it was probably like, I doubt I spent more than $100 on those outfits. And I just had the best disassociative trip to Vegas, all by myself, you know, since I couldn't be with family or anybody at that point in time. And did my Aunt Shirley's dream trip. And it was fun. It was fun. I cougared my little heart out while I was in Las Vegas, and then came home. So that was that's one of my bankruptcy stories. Timeshares do get a hard rap. They are like hard sales. They use hard sales. If you can't afford a timeshare, don't get a timeshare. And but there have been times when it's like I felt like the Hilton Grand Vacation, like the one I had was the original one I got a really good deal on it. I never had an issue with it until they upsold me, and then that was my downfall. So that's one of my bankruptcy stories. If you like my bankruptcy stories, please like this video or leave a comment. And if you'd like to hear more, please subscribe. Thanks.